got his head in the oven.
That's right. We're trying to get some brain power going here. Okay, it's 75 low on that side. 75, 50 low that way.
Yep.
Arrow is, no, let's go the other direction. Arrow's down. Yeah, that's low in the back corner, which is good. Flywheels.
Gotta take a picture of it.
We got a piece here put in there. Dam.
Damn it!
We got a dam in there.
Oh, damn, a dam?
Yeah, you got a dam for melting.
There's another one.
Because this is going to get filled.
Damn. Damn the luck.
Theoretically, that's the low side, I think.
Make sure there's no screw hole there underneath it. There you go.
It might leak a little.
Might leak out of a screw hole.
Ideally, we want that to be the low corner so that we'll have a little more lead at this end than this end. That's the ideal way of doing it. If I did it right, that's how it's going to be. I'm going to double check. It's hard to get good help.
Yeah. Especially at the premium wages you're paying.
That's damn right. Okay, it's way off that way. About that. How many times have I cleaned this already?
A few.
Keep finding more grit.
True grit.
Oh, it's down the other direction now. Nope, that's right.
That gets you to 0, yeah.
Okay, so that's a low.
Yep. I keep going.
Give me
Keep
some
falling
lead.
asleep. Some lead.
Some of the hazmat material.
Lead.
How much we need on this?
See, I ain't got a clue. You're expecting that to melt? You don't think you should break it down a little further than that?
Well, I could melt it and pour it in.
That's what I'm thinking. I'd at least loosen it up a little bit.
Loosen
A
up
big
a little.
chunk might take forever to freaking.
Well, it is an oven.
Well,
We can speed up the process. We have ways of doing that.
let's.
Okay. Can you find how much it melts at yet?
Oh, hang on a second. Cooking with lead. Cooking with gas, making lead. Here you glows.
Is it hot?
I suspect it is. Probably about 700 at the.
Get some of the contaminants off.
Get some of that gook off.
Slag, that's what this is.
Slag.
I don't remember what the name of it was.
Stuff you don't want.
See what the temperature is when I put it in there.
Check the temperature. Okay, here we go. Ooh, cooking.
What are these embers?
That looked like it worked okay.
Oh, shit. those are shit. That's pretty low.
Well, so you do nothing like lead. It's not even nothing at all. Oh, it's there it goes. There it goes. 620. You got your 620. 621. It's going quick now. It likes it when it gets to 621. Woo-hoo.
Figure it out.
Make it melting ice. It's really nasty stuff. That's too much. That's too much.
That melts, yeah.
All right.
I mean, that's too much.
No, not too much. Oh, I didn't know you were only going to cook about half of it.
Well, I would just dump the whole thing in there, but didn't seem to have room.
Isn't that the same as too much?
Maybe. Depends on who you are.
Okay, this time I'll shoot it.
You see the embers coming out.
610, 611,
That did not work
630.
very well. That did not work.
It didn't work?
Need a hammer.
Oh shoot, it's melted all out.
Give me a hammer.
It just squeezed out the box.
Here we go.
It didn't work.
Wood didn't work.
Oh, it didn't work.
We're gonna have a mess in my brick.
You have a mess in your oven.
Why is this laying over here while the lead goes? That's why I didn't want it to happen that way. Harbor Freight junk.
Well, once it hits 621, it's holy. 1,000 degrees.
When that melts, it melts. That's boiling.
side panel.
Nasty lead. That's a bad batch of lead.
Still gonna work for you?
No, it'll still work. That's why you gotta melt it, get all the crap out of it. Alright.
Go again. See if this will work.
Alright, still in there. Just blew up.
No. Should have put some weight on the ding. One more round.
I don't know if that helped or hurt.
Seems to be.
That one's up. Yeah, weight helped that one.
Yep.
Come on, melt. It's coming out the other side, that's not good.
Now that one you want to pour into the other side, right? Coming up.
Oh, it is coming out the other side now. Yeah, it was coming up that side, I just couldn't see it.
Well, it looks like it's.
I can see that my hand's getting really hot in there. Is that hot?
Yeah. Well, time you got the middle of it. So is that it?
I don't know, I gotta look at it. My flashlight. 570. I hit something 620. 473s. I'm making mine how I know it's hotter than that. There's 560. 580. That new piece is 275. Those are 270, 280 already, those two pieces.
I don't think you want to grab them then, huh?
No, it's warm. I don't know how hot it is in there, but
Not much of your wood left. Huh?
it seemed like it poured all the way through, so
Oh, it did. It was going through on this, on the one on the right. It was going through and bubbling up through the bottom.
I'm leaving the oven open so it'll solidify in there and not burn through.
Really? Is that what you want to do? Solidify?
Because the weight The weight
So
just pushed
lead-
right underneath the weight of the flywheel. The lead was heavier than the flywheel, so the flywheel actually floated up.
Yeah.
Because steel floats on lead.
Oh.
So we have so much surface area there, it just picked the whole damn flywheel up. That's why it
Oh.
blew all the way across.
Ah, I see.
So with that extra weight we stuck on there, that's
That
kept
the buoyancy.
it inside there.
Is that
yeah.
why ships float?
Only if they don't have a big hole in the bottom. If they have a big hole in the bottom, they don't float.
You know,
Small hole's okay. Big hole.
1,000,000-ton boat and it's still carrier and it still floats.
I do know something that's hot in here.
What's that?
This here appears to still be
It's still fluid?
slightly in a not quite fluid state, but soft, like really soft.
All right.
So it looks like the wood does not like being at 650 degrees. So
It turns
2x4s are not good for doing this with.
Turns it to, you know, if you get a good hardwood.
But we'll see what it looks like when we pull it apart. We'll see how bad the wood is. Now, if the
Okay.
wood's nice and charcoal and it comes out easily, it was worth it.
Yeah.
We'll
Okay.
see.
We're done.
We're gonna let it cool off.
Let's leave it open, huh?
Yeah, but it's a little hot. Got a lot on the camera.
Let's put it in.
It's 1 degree in here. It feels a lot hotter than 1 degree. Look at that.
You can just
Appears
leave
to
it on
have
the
warmed
ground.
up slightly.
Yeah, I wonder where you 600 degrees, 400 degrees.
It appears that we had a small leak right there. Went down that hole. Yeah, there seems to be a small puddle back there.
Not a small one, but a big one.
Well, we might have to do something about that leak.
Yeah.
We'll do that later. All right.
Oh, look at that.
Appears to have loosened up.
It's going to get hot quick.
Looks like the wood lived. It appears to be a little warm. You filming at all? You're not?
Yeah, I got that. I'm on already still.
Or is that your,
That was my phone.
it's your phone ringing?
Oh, look at that.
Look at that fancy glazed psychedelic look to that.
Get all shiny and
Yeah, it's
bubbly.
gotta be- that part's got to get cut down. That's smooth too. Good finish. It appears it might work. This one here we didn't get quite as much in it. A little light. That's all right. I could go down and cut these down flat anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think the wood is
Got toasted.
wasn't happy. Seemed to be dissatisfied with the elements inside the oven.
Well, got you some lead there to.
Dingleberry. It's a hot dingleberry though.
I don't
Put your
think.
tongue out and see if it sticks.
No, I don't think so.
Look how thin that is.
Wow. Paper thin.
Like tinfoil. He was making a break for it.
It almost got away.
Yeah, that piece got away. What was that?
Piece
Oh,
fell off.
piece broke off. See, we'll rebuild that and reuse it.
Of course.
The next guy. Oh well. Appears to have been worth it.
Well, it did
So far.
It did what you were expecting it to do.
I didn't expect the flowers to lift off the table, but oh well. Just shows you how much lead. We put about 5 pounds of lead, I think, in these things. So. Definitely do a lot of lead.
All right.
Good to go.
Good to go.
Okay, here's the flywheels after they cooled off. I was picking that off a little bit there. That's what it looks like before I started ripping and tearing on it, pulling the plug out. That's the other side. Dropping lead all over the place. I lost my screwdriver again. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and melt this excess lead out of here. Too much shit in my face.
Is that the easiest way?
Yeah. It also works good.
Yeah.
Because you drop everything 15 times. Do you know what you're doing?
Too much air?
Too much flame in here.
No.
Cheap torch. Harbor Freight.
Is
That's
it?
the right way. Yeah. Probably put my gloves on, too.
Yeah, that'd be good. Watch your pliers.
What?
Watch your handles on your pliers.
I burn them?
Yeah, almost.
Yeah, that's all right. I'll just blame it on you.
Yeah.
Oops. Go off. Go off again. Is that easy one is?
That's sweet.
That works good too.
Yeah.
Nice.
Ah, it smells good.
Yeah, lead. Good for you. It'll blow up again. You guys did the berries out here?
Yep.
Simple. Piece of wood.
Oh, is it?
Charcoal. It didn't like the heat.
I guess not.
That was getting warm enough.
Yeah, I was gonna say you need gloves pretty soon, ain't it?
Yeah. Maybe. I'll get right on that.
Oh, you're melting your lead.
Yep. That's the excess we don't need. See a line right there?
Yeah.
Almost like a cut line there, actually. Circle.
Yep.
Good stuff.
So you really don't know what the weight is yet, huh?
Nope. Not until I get all the strap off. It's getting heavier though. presses it all down. There's a hole right there. Yeah, that wood is wasn't happy. Warm over here for some reason.
Yeah, I bet it
Is
is.
there a torch being used over here?
Yeah.
It is getting warm there. You should put your gloves on.
Yeah, where are they?
Yeah,
By the welder?
probably by the welder, yeah. I'm gonna use this rag right here. Piece of wood's in there pretty good.
Yeah, you had it in there.
It's jammed in. Parts of it didn't melt away yet. This is a lot easier than doing a milling machine than this thing.
I bet.
As long as you got room for a nut and a socket in here, that's all you need to have. Okay, so now I got most of that worked out. So then we're going to heat that up a little bit more and get all this up in here because I don't want that to fling out. Not that it would ever fling out at 8 hours again.
No. Is there supposed to be like a little keyhole way going through there?
There is a key in there.
Through here?
No, it's just, I just don't want that piece to fly out of there. Get Kevlar gloves on here.
Oh yeah, those are the good ones.
These are great when you're working with lead. They go right through and stick to your hand.
Yeah.
It's great.
Works good.
Yep. Now burn off the excess again.
I gotta get on the other side of you or something.
Oh, you can't see all that?
I couldn't see when you had it.
Oh well.
What do you do? Just bang it down no more?
Yeah. But all that on the top of my floor down there.
Yeah.
See?
Yep.
I got such a large area to work around here.
Yeah, it's such a big area.
Okay, obviously I didn't melt enough of this one away. You want to make sure you don't have a problem getting in the way of stuff and falling off.
Yeah.
You gotta open up enough flame to get air in there.
Like you sound
Anyway. Studying this, you gotta turn zero over here. Only must be left the bar with it again.
Yep.
That.
Smooth.
Yeah, I think the bottom I got left on again. It was off though, but. So you got a decent amount of area. There's a cutout in here somewhere.
It looks like it's built up over that edge that you didn't want to go over.
What edge?
You know, this edge.
Oh, right here?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, well, they have to be machined yet.
Oh, okay.
There's still some areas that need to be worked on. And there's a little bit of lead right through here that you just kind of go like this with it. You know, it comes off with a chisel. This is a gasket scraper, not a chisel, but see, it comes off.
Oh, yeah.
Shape it so you can scrape it like this. See, lead is soft, so that was a little hot too.
Yeah.
Actually, you can scrape it down like this and just smooth it up, or you can stick it in your milling machine and cut it. There's a lot of different ways of doing
Hey,
it.
what's happening to it now? Is it all cracking? Is it all cracking?
What?
The lead.
No, I'm shearing off. It's like wax.
Oh.
That's why it was a little hot right there. Just knocking down the edges. See, I want to make sure it's not an edge right here that's going to catch oil and tear it up.
All right.
Yeah, I got to clean this up through here a little bit. You can see how it's real close. So
Yeah.
you stick a little chisel and you knock it around the edge and it pops down.
Oh.
I'm going to have this as it angles in a little bit so it won't catch an edge to grab a hold of. But anyway, you get the idea what it looks like. The lead plugs kept it out of my tapers in here. Or not lead plugs, the wood plugs. We still got to do a little more fine detail work on that. This side here we got to do the same thing. We have to go through here and see, this one didn't cast up all the way.
Mm-hmm.
I thought it did, but I had a big piece of metal across here. I couldn't see how little was over on this side.
Oh, you got to put more on that side?
No, it's done.
Oh.
It is what it is. You can see how this is cut away right here. That side is on the other side too. So this here, I'll machine this down here to match this. So I'll take a cut across here and blend it. So there's some milling machine work. And that's pretty much what the after is until I machine. And so this here has the aluminum piece we rolled in here. I just made it with a roller right here. Just running it out a few times. You just use hose clamps to hold this thing all together. See, that just sticks on there like that.
Sweet.
So that's your dam. See, the lead just peels off.
Huh.
Remelt it. Put it back. Use it again later.
Didn't even stick on that, huh?
Yeah, it sticks a little bit, but just go like that and comes right off. So lead doesn't stick to much unless you do something to make it stick. That's what's nice about it. You can see how much nicer this one flowed in the other one.
Yeah, that was nice.
Yeah, so the second one I did, it was flowing in a lot better. I did them both together though. You see how much of the wood melted away. Just knock that out like that. So you see how it peels the lead all around it, see?
Yep.
So just break this all out like the other side, and then you can smooth it all out.
Yeah, this one flowed nice.
So you don't have any of the, like I said, nothing's in here but tapers, because you want to be trying to machine your taper back out. Because that's super, super precision, and even I can't do a good job of doing that. You can see how the lead didn't really track too far, because the wood was burning, but
Right.
so it didn't get in there very far. The nut's not going to hit that much anyway. But same thing, I'll burn this excess out, burn it out through the centers here. This whole bottom piece, there's nothing here, it's thin as hell. See, that's actually the steel right here.
Uh-huh.
So this whole thing, it just comes right out. There's no thickness there. You can hear it, you know,
Yeah.
how dull it is. There's no sticking to it.
It only stuck in the deep areas.
Yeah, it's the same thing. Now let's go give this one a quick weigh job and we'll see how heavy it is and see what we got to start with. 0. 7 pounds. Looks like it. Okay, how much is it?
72, oh, it's more than 72 grams. I don't know how many pounds, probably about 7 pounds.
Well, that was a 10 something, and then this one was down to 9 before I put lead in it. I think it's gonna be about 12. 12.8.
Damn.
That was from low 9, so that's 3.5
Pounds heavier.
pounds. I'm gonna cut some of that off though. So nice and heavy.
That was pretty close.
It's gonna be a little bit heavier than it was. The problem is the balance factor. How far is it off? I didn't know if I was going to cut all this away or leave it. Don't know.
Yeah, no, yeah.
Don't know. Let's see. Yeah, I got the right one first time. A little off. See, center's over here.
Yep. That's just
So
because you got
that side over there where it's real thin is light. See? Where's my weight at? I'm laying over here somewhere. Can I bury it? I don't think this. Oh, it will fit in here. See, it's on the rod side. We can sit in there. Yeah, it doesn't sit very well, but it seems to be a little bit heavy on this end now.
Yeah. Just like you wanted.
So yeah, it's pretty far off. So it's kind of like the exact opposite of what it was before.
Yeah.
So there it goes. Yeah, when we smooth up this side over here, and then start cutting all this back here, this weight back here, it'll come back a little bit. But I think it's going to wind up taking a lot of this weight off of here, probably way down to here. And so I'm going to thin this off a lot here too, but that's not going to affect the balance cutting here. Then over here we'll have to start cutting this side here out a little bit on this side. We'll go ahead and blow away more of this, more of the lead up in here. Just melt it away more. So now that I know it's pretty heavy over here, I can take some more material out. I just got to make sure I leave the through holes in there that are in there. And they're pretty close to this edge up in here. Probably about where that dimple is. That's probably where the hole is.
Yeah.
So I'll probably just I can melt this whole corner out right through here, which will take a lot of the weight out of the top of the flywheel. Try to avoid drilling this one out. So anyway, it's in the correct direction now.
You might not need to drill it with the weight you got in it now, right?
Well, you still got to drill. It's just where you drill at. On the other flywheel, I had to drill the bottom out a little bit. I was drilled down here on the edge, down in here. You know, everyone's different. I haven't even measured up to a new piston and all that other stuff yet to even tell where I'm at. So I'm just going by the old weight. So right now it's, I'm gonna let this cool off, and so we have a lot of milling to do through here, clean this all up. Next, I think I just go back in the torch and blow some more of this off up in here. I can actually heat this with a torch right here and kind of re-level it.
Yeah.
Through here, and I can actually melt some of this away by just heating up with a torch and let it kind of run down.
Pushing it that way.
Yeah. So I'll go play with that a little bit. No reason to watch all that. I don't have enough lead fumes in my body yet, so
Yeah.
a couple days of that's already in there, so we'll give another good day of it. And
You'll be all right.
Yeah.
Another 20 years of doing it, you'll be fine.
Yeah, I've already been doing it for 30-something years already, so it hasn't killed me yet.
You may not make another 20.
Well, since the 70s I've been doing it, so screw it. We're long past that.
All right, Katie.
All right, we're good. All right, I've been working on this for a little while. The torch. So I got the this area here smoothed up pretty good. So it's all tapered in now. Got all the metal out, a little distance top to bottom. Got this all melted up along this edge. I haven't beat this one down yet, but pretty good. This one over here, I did a lot of work on this side. This one here was one that was way up high. So I've got it melted down where it's level. This was one that looked really bad, so I remelted it all. And I burned off all the stuff here that was on the top, got rid of it. So after this cools off, we'll go check this and see where our scale's out at. But this one's looking pretty good here. I just got to mash all this stuff in here good and flat in the press and stuff. Get some good pressure on it, beat it on with a hammer. I'll make sure this is all compacted down there good and tight. So that's how you want to make sure it's good. Probably should do it right now when it's hot. So I'll probably start beating the hell out of it. Give me something to do. So anyway, I'm gonna make this other one look like this. Okay, I've been beating the hell out of these with a hammer for a while here now. So I got these all planished down here. That smooths up the lead, compacts the lead, and beats it into the into the steel. So as it cools down, it shrinks into it also. So now this is all planished pretty flat. This is what the other sides look like now. And these are more or less flash. I melted out a lot of excess lead. So far no machining, just beating on with a hammer and torch work. So you can see how these are all planished in now. There's this one. Same way. See how flat it is in there. Pretty flat. The other direction here, you can see where it's cut out with in the middle, but everything else is pretty flat. Still pretty hot too. So these will still have to be smoothed up a little more, but they're pretty close now. I'll probably take a skim cut across here and knock down any high spots that are up on here with a mill, just to make sure. Anyway, I'll go stick this into the balancer and let's see how far off it is. I melted some lead out of here up on the tops. Quite a bit out of here up on the top here. It's still got to be pretty heavy, I bet, on the top here, but I might have to wind up putting some holes down in here to bring it in, but we'll see. I might cut some more out of here, but I don't want to cut too much more. So I'll take it back over to the jig and see how it does on the balance stand. Okay, get this up in the stand here right now. This one weighed 12.53 pounds. Let's see what this one weighs. We were 13, I think, or 12.8. We were like 12.8. So this one's 12.73. This is quite a bit heavier than the other one. So he's got more lead on it somewhere. Must be thicker in the middle. Okay, now here's our bob weight. Still heavy, but not as heavy as it was. Still quite a bit. And you see how far off center it is. Should be over here in center, so this side is heavier than the other side over there. That's expected to be where we are. Like I said, we're going to do some fine tuning with the mill and knock down some of this extra metal, and we'll just go back and forth. Once I figure out what my bob weight's going to be, we'll go back and forth, cutting away the lead down a little bit until it comes in closer. And then we'll come back and maybe put a few holes in there down here through the bottom if we have to. We'll see. But in the meantime, we're done with these for today. I'll let these things cool off so I can play with them some more. And I got a little bit of lead in the oil hole down in here I got to get rid of too. Right there. Get a little bit of lead down in there, so I got to knock that out. I'll start sticking a piece of welding rod in here. I don't think it's going to work. Probably just wind up having to drill it. So I'll knock that out first before I forget. Don't want to have no oil hole in my crank pin. But, okay, that's all we have for that. We're done for today on these.